Hello TL Travelers and welcome back to the TL Travel YouTube channel. For those of you who are new here, welcome to the family. For those of you who are just joining me yet again, welcome back. It's so wonderful to see all of your lovely faces. Not that I can see them, but I imagine them to be lovely and it's the thought that counts, yeah? So today I wanted to talk to you guys about 5 kind of pretty random things that I always think about when I'm traveling, and they're 5 things that I really appreciate and I have found that other travelers really appreciate when they are on the road. So yes, here we go. Let's get started. 5 weird things that only travelers can appreciate. Number 1, when the stalls at the airport that you go into are like extra deep. So you can have your bags and go to the bathroom and fit them into the stall with you and have the door still swing, open and close and not have to use the handicap stall. This is just one of those things that makes all the difference as a solo traveler, because when you're on long layovers, you can't leave your bags unattended. So if you're traveling with like a big rolly suitcase or a big backpack as a backpacker and you've got to go to the bathroom, you have to bring that with you. And nobody wants to be that person who's jumping in and using the wheelchair accessible stall when you don't really need it. But what are you supposed to do as a solo traveler if you have all those bags and you can't get them in the stall with you, So naturally deeper airport stalls. Love it. So the second weirdest thing that most travelers tend to appreciate, I know it was one of my favorite things when I was traveling and backpacking in South America especially, was having an included breakfast that includes things that are easy to, just sort of pocket and take with you for later. For example, a variety of like breads and cheeses and things like that you can scoop from the breakfast buffet, pop them in a Tupperware container, and like make a sandwich later. In South America, this was extremely helpful for me because there was just never anything around to eat. It was so hard to find food, especially if we had like a long bus ride ahead of us and the bus wasn't gonna stop, or it stopped in really weird places with really no food but like chocolate bars and chips. It's always great to be able to like pocket a banana, pocket an orange, pocket some bread. Yep, I sound a little bit like a thief, but technically you're paying for it, right? My third favorite thing that I am most appreciative of when I travel is when my baggage makes it to the baggage belt before I do. There is just something about that feeling of walking up to the baggage belt, seeing the bags going around, and there it is, right there, just waiting for you. Grab it and go. The best. I've probably only had this happen to me maybe 2 or 3 times that weren't a result of just really long customs lines and things like that. But man, oh man, does it make the end of a travel day just seem all that much greater. Well, your baggage makes it before you. Check. My 4th most random sort of little thing that most travelers appreciate and that most people who don't travel very often probably don't think of so much is that feeling that you get when you look at your ticket, your flight ticket, and you realize that your layover is in fact not a layover at all. It's just a stopover. So for people who don't travel all that often, basically the difference between a layover and a stopover is with a layover, you land, you get off the plane, you change terminals or change boarding areas or whatever, and then you have to line up again and reboard the plane and everything. Usually layovers are quite a bit longer, all that kind of thing, but with a stopover, you just touch down, everybody who's getting off the flight at that destination gets off the flight, they turn the plane around and you just take off again. So you don't have to get off the plane and wait for another plane to arrive and reboard another plane and all those things that take time. I know some people don't love stopovers quite so much because it is about 30 minutes where you are just sitting on the tarmac not getting off the flight, but that's about how long you would be sitting on the tarmac anyways, waiting for your next flight to take off once you boarded. So to me, makes no difference. Stopover, so much better than a layover. And if you didn't realize that it was a stopover, the best surprise. And the 5th most random thing that travelers appreciate, and this is only something that I have seen happen one time, and I don't know why it happened, I don't know what inspired it, I'm not sure if just everybody on that flight was a wonderful, seasoned traveler, but getting to the baggage cart and having everyone who's waiting for baggage waiting standing a reasonable distance away from the actual belt that goes around. There is nothing more frustrating to me than getting to the baggage cart and having to stand there amidst a huge crowd of people who are all waiting for their baggage, trying to peer over them and see where my bag is. And then when your bag comes around, you're trying to burrow through a whole crowd full of people to get your bag out when their bags aren't even there yet. But on this one fair day, on arrival, everyone was just standing, you know, 3 or 4 steps back from the cart, waiting for their bags to come, and as the bag rolled up, they would step forward, get their bag, leave. Step forward, get their bag, leave. And when my bag came around, man, was it easy to just walk right up and grab it. That is the way that it should be, and I don't know why it's not that way always. But that right there is my 5th most random thing that only travelers can appreciate. So that is it for me for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this little sit down video and little insight into my brain and the randomness that is me. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And now that the whole little dingly bell thing is a really big thing, I should probably go ahead and ask that if you enjoy my content, you hit the little notification bell as well, because YouTube is going crazy and the bell is just necessary for you to see my videos and know what's coming and enjoy them in the way that you're meant to enjoy them. So don't forget to hit that notification bell and that subscribe button if you haven't already. TL Travel posts new content every Thursday and Sunday, and until next time, stay great and travel safe. Bye guys.